Hey there! I recently did a video with my friend Glenn, who lives over in Northern Ireland, about whether or not a Christian should take the COVID-19 vaccine. If you hadn't had a chance to watch that video, I'll put a link in the description below as well as a card right here for you to check that out. Please do so. We cover a lot of information in that video, but I wanted to make a separate video just on the question of whether or not the COVID-19 vaccine is the mark of the beast, because I've seen this floating around out there and I've seen people being very insistent on the fact that it is, so I want to address it and I want to talk about it and discuss it with you to tell you how I feel about the COVID-19 vaccine as well as how I see the mark of the beast. So let me assure you, if you're worried about taking the COVID-19 vaccine because you're worried that it's going to be the mark of the beast, it's not. Don't panic. The COVID-19 vaccine, I can assure you, is not the mark of the beast. And there's several reasons for that. First and foremost, the mark of the beast is something that identifies those who are worshiping the Antichrist or worshiping the beast. So you can't take the COVID-19 vaccine and assume that it's the mark of the beast because it's not requiring you to worship anyone by taking that vaccine. In addition, the mark of the beast is something that is going to be physically able to be seen on someone's hand or their head. That's my interpretation because it doesn't add anything extra to what the text says. A vaccine is not something you can see. You can't look at someone and tell based on their hand or their forehead whether or not they've actually taken the vaccine. In addition, the mark of the beast, because it shows worship, if someone isn't worshiping the beast, they're being killed by the beast or by the Antichrist. So again, COVID-19 vaccine doesn't fall into that category. But to just show you that, I'm going to read to you a section of Revelation. Now please do your own research, put this in its context because I am just giving you a few verses. I'd love to read all of Revelation to you. I'm not going to do that at this minute, but here's a few verses that kind of just reinforce what I'm saying. So this comes from Revelation chapter 13, starting in verse 15. It says, "The second beast was given power to give breath to the image of the first beast, so that the image could speak and cause all who refused to worship the image to be killed. It also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of its name." So again, this is something that's going to be seen on the hand or on the forehead of someone. And so I know people are out there saying, hey, you know, the future as we predicted is going to say that if you don't have the COVID-19 vaccine, you won't be able to buy or sell or travel or all those things. And even if that is the case, that is not the only thing that makes the mark of the beast the mark of the beast. So again, don't worry about it. The COVID-19 vaccine is not the mark of the beast. In addition to all of those things, please, friends, remember that the mark of the beast and the Antichrist himself doesn't come until after the rapture has occurred. So if you are a Christian, you can't accidentally take the mark of the beast. You won't even be present for it if you're a Christian today because the rapture is going to take you up in the cloud with Jesus Christ. It won't be something you'll have to worry about or experience. This is something that is going to happen post-rapture. Now there will be people that will come to Christ after that rapture, and there will be people who will choose to worship the Antichrist. That is what this is talking about. That is when the mark of the beast happens. So just even from a timeline perspective, at this moment, the mark of the beast isn't even physically possible. So don't worry about it. It's not something that you have to spend time being concerned about. If you're a Christian today, what you should be worried about is loving the Lord your God with all your heart, loving your neighbor as yourself, and go and make disciples of all nations. That is the thing that you should focus on. Now, if you want to know our opinion, mine and Glenn's, about whether or not you should take the vaccine, go and check out that video I mentioned earlier. Again, there's a link in the description below. It'll be well worth your watch. We get into some good conversation there. And for this, if you disagree with me, that's okay. Let me know what you think in the comment section below and why you may disagree, and we'll go from there. Christian friends, please continue to be the salt of the earth, be the light to the world. Go encourage somebody else today because the world desperately, desperately needs it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.